Are you ready to awaken, heal, and align with your highest self? I'm Heather Len, founder of Heart Alchemy Wellness, a spiritual life coach, certified Ayurvedic nutritionist, QHHT practitioner, and 300-hour YTT yoga instructor. I've dedicated my journey to guiding others through deep transformations through shadow work and energetic healing. Through Chakra Wave Tuning and trauma-informed sound therapy, I help you unlock your inner wisdom, balance your energy, and step into your true power. Whether through one-on-one sessions or through our immersive retreats, I'm here to support your path to wholeness. Join me on this journey of self-discovery and healing. It's time to reclaim your power, awaken your heart, and step into the life you were meant to live.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, my lovers. Woo, Coach Heather Lynn here. I hope y'all are feeling well and smelling well on this beautiful Monday. Oh my goodness. So how was you guys' equinox? Mine was amazing. I went to a yoga equinox celebration. It was so much fun. I really admire Melissa. She has really been a blessing for me. I don't really give my female leaders enough attention like I should. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you, Melissa. And let's be honest, are you guys ready for this eclipse in Libra season? Ooh, with the new moon, are you ready to plant some new seeds in your world and in your life? This past eclipse was about relationships. One of two things was happening. Either they were going through a transition to where there were going to be some hurdles and transitions to where it was going to strengthen it, or a lot of us were going to go through endings. So which side of the pendulum are you on? Are you the one that is strengthening the foundation of what you currently are experiencing, or are you the one that is actually creating an entirely new foundation, a whole new life? Regardless of where you're at, there is a leap of faith that is occurring and a cleansing process. So I just want to dive right in. We're going to do a couple moments of Qigong. We're going to read our oracle card, and we're going to do some breath work this morning. We are going to go ahead and work on our heart chakra, and we're going to do a breathing sequence where it's going to allow us to work with the energy of fire with Libra, and to work with this upcoming eclipse energy. And let's just be honest with just all this beautiful energy we've been experiencing with this Pisces eclipse we just had, a week ago. I don't know, you guys. I've just been hit in all of my major alignments. Like my Virgo, obviously my Virgo sun. I had the 888 portal. Plus there was another 888 portal on my Poppy's birthday. I was very blessed and grateful for that. Then, we had the eclipse. Now we're about to have the other eclipse. It's just been insane. And I have a Pluto Libra complex, and I'm learning so much about myself. Like all of these transits, I was so worried about, and I took them to heart. Oh my gosh, this is something what have I done wrong? And how do I navigate through a lot of these transits that I signed up for? Because guess what, guys, I signed up for this. No, I'm kidding. I actually own it. I love it. I love what I do. I own the fact that I signed an agreement where I would be the one that would lead my family into a new energy, generational vibration through love, through compassion, and through reconnecting the mind, the body, and the spirit. And have I lost probably a lot of my family did that? Maybe. They judge me, but that's okay. Judgments I've learned that pretty much is something that we need to heal within ourselves, whether it's our beliefs or something, and I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I've learned to overcome that and accept that, because I ain't running and hiding no more, regardless. So let's just dive right in. Today we're using Alana Fairchild, the Divine Circus Oracle. Let's just go ahead and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We're just gonna bring ourselves into the present moment. And this moment allows me to tap into my higher self. Sometimes I just dive right in, and then my ego kind of takes over a little bit. So I'm going to try something new. So I'm going to basically tap into my energy essence, and then we're going to go ahead and start the practice. So we're going to take 5 deep breaths in and out through our nose. So breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in. Bringing awareness to our heart space. Breathing in one more time. Okay. So we're going to bring our hands together and we're going to rub them. And we're going to start feeling the warmth. And this warmth is the chi that we are about to gift our body during this practice. You may not see it, but when you feel this friction and this vibration and this warmth that we're creating, this is the energy that we're moving throughout our body so that it remains fluid and it flows and there are no blockages. We're going to take our hands and then cover our eyes. Let's set an intention for today. What is it that you want to embrace more of? What is it that you want to bring into or cultivate or begin anew? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get our energy oracle card. I feel better now. Okay, sometimes I have to close off my sensory in order for me to be able to tap in. So I'm learning, but it's just a skill that I just, as soon as I close my eye. Oh, Maven of Mass. This one is, I'm just going to be honest. This Pluto Capricorn has shown me many faces of myself that I have to honor, respect, and acknowledge that they are a facet of me. As much as I would not like to admit that, and that my own behavior during this Pluto Capricorn has shined light on my immature behavior. You know how hard that's for me to say? I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable. But truth, transparency, and vulnerability. It wasn't teaching me to grow up. I have a pattern to where I overgive to people. My ex-husband, he cheated on me. I stayed. Then I cheated on him. And then I really got bit in the ass because when I do the things that I feel like everyone else don't get judged for, I get harshly judged and scrutinized. And I'm a 5-1 profile, baby. If you ain't there to shine your light and to shake some shit up and be the disruptor, then I don't know what you are. If you learn more about your 5-1 profile, basically people form a judgment about me that's not true. And then when they see a facet of me that is out of alignment of what they see, they can be that way, but as soon as I'm that way, then all hell breaks loose. And then of course my Saturn's like, my harsh father transit is like, are you gonna learn something? Are you gonna learn? Are we just gonna show you that behavior, tit for tat, wasn't right? And where'd your anger get you? So guys, I had a lot of anger. Since I was a little girl. I'll show you a picture. I was like this, all pissed off, like, and during my journey, I was asking why I was that way, and this last portal has literally shined the light on everything that I've been hiding from myself. All of my own guilt, all of my own shame, because guess what, guys? We can't be blaming other people. We attract it. There's a lesson. There's something in there that we're supposed to learn. And for me, I just took it as, depending on the cycle. Okay, because some cycles I just mull through and I'm like, ugh. Like in 2015 when this shit happened, I was like, boss bitch, we gonna make a million, bitch, boss bitch. Now, this was my ego talking, right? Because as soon as I went through my divorce, my ex-husband was like, well, you can't do it. Ooh, and then it was on, and I was like, okay, really? Let me show you. So when it got down to the heat of everything, my daughter didn't want to carry on this legacy, which now I know why, because I was selling fear, which creates fear. Oh, which keeps me in my lower vibrational energy, which I cannot be. It broke my heart. It was a facet of myself. And there were many people that were involved in help cultivating this, helping me along the way, that I need to pay some respect to and honor them. Because even if they weren't necessarily a part of the happiness I'm learning with my Pluto complex, that I rather enjoy the ebbs and flows of life. I don't enjoy it, let me be honest. My soul is like, yeah, you get too comfortable, we're gonna shake it up. So I'm not meant to experience things. I'm supposed to work for them. I'm supposed to work for them. I'm supposed to enjoy them. I'm supposed to embrace them. We're supposed to sit there and to bring out every single tool that we have in our toolkit, because I've had to do that lately. Sometimes I failed. I did fail horribly one time in watching that facet of myself, because guys, my soul watches it, because I've been allowing what I've been subconsciously how I've been behaving, right? I've been watching this from a third eye perspective, from a soul level, and I just watched myself, and one day I just allowed it to flow, and I just watched myself just until I was done. And the old Heather would have felt really fucking pleased about that. Like, yes. Ooh. But I felt really shitty. Like, really, really bad. Because I gave my energy away. I allowed my energy not to be taken. Because I voluntarily gave that shit. But I get to see that though. So, Maven of Mass, I'm just letting you know, this is about all the shit in the past that's time to let go of. And I don't have too many, but I don't have a lot, but there is depth to each one. So the depth, because I'm just a deep person. Like, if you can't handle me, like, honestly, if you can't handle me, then you're not meant to be with me. And I keep reminding myself that is okay. I can't change who I am. The fact that I wear the heart on my sleeve, and that I'm very in depth and feeling, and I enjoy feeling life and embracing life. I've lived a lot of life already. I've lived beautiful lives. I've lived even in pain. It's so beautiful. And before I rejected that, I'm like, that's just shit. You know what I mean? I never appreciated that facet of what I was there to experience. So everyone, I'm using the Pattern app. I paid for the full subscription because I'm telling you, I need help in that sense, because I overthink everything. And coming from a recovering lack mindset, because that's where I came from, I can't deny it. I've denied it a long time. I struggle with self-worth, and a lot of it is because of my upbringing and the fact that not being worthy was a big core part of my upbringing. I remember my sisters calling us fucking trash, and I just remembered that. And I'm not that. And they kind of acted that feeling out a lot of their life. I didn't. Thank God I didn't, carry that facet. But, we don't know that shit. And when we're operating on old programs, that shit gets really scary. And right now, I'm going to be fucking honest. The energy right now is it's intense. If we're not facing what we're supposed to be accepting since 2008 with this Pluto return, it's really being magnified and intensified right now. So if you are kind of feeling sluggish and lost and like you have no clue, or you're like, oh, I see the path, I know what I'm here to learn, I'm starting to feel better, let's start, let's, take our tools, let's move forward. However you're feeling, it is okay, because it's just a period of time that's teaching us that something needs to grow. Something needs to die. Something needs to be let go of, whether it's an ideology, whether it's a facet of yourself. For me, I'm closing 44 years of bullshit from myself, from my family, from other things, and mainly from myself. I'm not even blaming my family. I can't blame my family for how they are. That is their journey. But I can choose how I take my journey moving forward. So let's read this. Maven of Masks. She's so cute. Doesn't she look like me with my little... She has a violin. Oh, she does. And y'all, I used to play the violin when I was a kid. So I could see me just playing the violin like... with all my like little skeletons in the closet. Like, because I've mourned them. I have fucking mourned them since, God, Saturn has been in my... shit up in Neptune and Saturn and all. Saturn, I have Saturn in my moon. Anyway, it's all good. So anyone that has Saturn in their moon right now, hit me up, man, because I've been feeling it, like, for real. But I've been owning it, though. This time, it's time to mature. Like, I am not leaving any boxes unchecked. For real. Anyone that's not in alignment with me, I'm picking up and putting over here. Don't care. Jobs, people, places, things. Don't care. Gotta go. All right. It says, who do you want to be? Try that self one for a size. You might just discover another genuine facet of you beyond your human identity. The Maven of Masks tells you, act as you wish to be, and you shall be. And this is what I've had to do over multiple periods and changes and expressions of myself. I went from a wife where I had a lovely white picket fence family to basically having pretty much a stepdaddy for my daughter, and that replacement. And then of course when that didn't work, because let me be honest, because we both had issues and we were meant to be together. You know what I mean? So that was another version of me where I had to re-identify, who am I? Where am I going? And these are layers of myself that I'm being vulnerable with you guys, because this is something that I'm releasing. Who I was. There was a lot of drugs and alcohol involved. I'm not gonna lie. My ex-husband struggled. He's a Pisces. I'm a Pisces moon. Alcoholism is basically one of the escapism facets of a Pisces. That was, and my energy, that in-depth, that fucking feeling. And when I was acting out of alignment was pretty intense for him. Could imagine. So, but I'm liberating myself. I'm forgiving myself for all of these facets, because you know what? I can't beat myself up for behaving in ways that I didn't even know existed. I didn't even understand. Even though I have a minor in psychology, it doesn't matter until you see your own shadow or your own demons. I'm just going to be honest. Your own energy, your own dark energy, your own dark passenger. We all have it. That's why we're not supposed to judge, because at any point, any one of us can be raised to a vibration or lowered to a vibration, depending on what's going on, that may make us act out of alignment. So compassion has to be provided. It doesn't have to, but it's a part of the process. So it says, have you ever felt liberation of feeling like a different person when you are on holiday, traveling in another part of the world, or stepping into a new world where people don't know you? The masks have come off and you get to choose where and who you are going. You might feel unfamiliar ways of being, more assertive, more confident, more vulnerable, and more feminine or masculine energy. Mine is more feminine. I cannot keep running like I'm the man. I'm not the man. I need rest. I need creativity. I need passion. I need Mother Earth. I need to do my witchy things like yoga. I need to do these things because they are a part of me. So what is it that you are growing into? And I know what I'm letting go. Like right now I'm going into, a career where I'm rebuilding something, but it's rebuilt based on new boundaries, new limitations, and expectations based on who I am and where I'm going. Not just basing the whole cup on, oh, this is my job, this is my life, blah, 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 blah. I'm open. I have learned that I do have many faces, and I don't have to identify with just one. I'm a mother, I'm a friend, I'm a teacher, I'm a leader, I'm a lover, I'm an artist at times. I love to paint. I love to create things. I love to salvage things and make them pretty again. I don't love to cook, but I do love to clean. But I do, there are a lot of things that I love to do. And at one point I was just Heather the insurance agent. That's all I had enough room for. Because that's what I chose. Why? Because I wanted to prove a point to someone that the point wasn't even proven to. That kicked in the chest when I found that one out. All right, guys, let's do this Qigong. So basically, the whole point is that this Pluto Capricorn energy is basically bringing closure to a facet of ourselves that we've been struggling with since 2008. It deals with top-down structures, power, control, proper use of, control, manipulation. These are things and facets that we were here, that we signed up to learn, to experience. So I just had to dive a little bit deeper to find out why, because my 5-1, 5 being the heretic, 1 being the investigator, basically I attract things in so I can investigate the shit out of it. Just like Josh and I started QHHT because I was like, there's some that is just beyond here. And my logical mind, with me being a Mercury, it's like, overthink, right? And then it starts going down this vicious cycle. And I did in 2020, because there was a fucking transit in 2020 that initiated all this shit, woke me the fuck up. I remember it was July of 2020. Remember that plain as day. I got in meditation. It was like 911. I was an asshole a few weeks later. That was the beginning of my foresight of letting me know, fuck. So I'm putting together how my foresight's working. So basically, I will start getting visions about a week before when an energy that I'm supposed to be working with is present. And then it's letting me know that I'm going to be challenged or tested. And then guess what, guys? I failed miserably prior, I think, until I just made that connection. Oh shit. All right, let's do this Qigong because I got to get out of here. We're going to clap our hands 9 times. We're going to do under our underarms. We're going to do right here on our elbow creases, and then we're going to stomp our feet. And guess what, guys? I haven't been doing this for 2 weeks. Guess what? I got a big knot on my throat or my shoulder right at the top of my heart chamber where we cleanse every day. Been going through a lot of emotions, working through some really difficult but truth, transparent, beautiful energy. I'm just gonna be honest. Truth is beauty. There's so much beauty in truth, and even if it fucking hurts, the truth is way better than not. I'm just gonna be honest, because then you have the option to decide what you want to fucking do, right? Once you accept the truth, it's like, all right, now it's just time to. That gives us an opportunity to start the healing process. Just what it is. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go. The underarms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that shit almost took my breath away. And I had a dream last night about me and my ex-husband. I told Josh this morning, I was like, I had a dream about Chuck. And I think I forgave myself. And I think I forgave, because I always forgave him. I didn't forgive myself. So, and that's just because who I am. I internalize everything and I take it on. And then my gene key, my 41st gene key of transmutation is like, let's just stick it in the belly and just turn it. That's how I do it now. But then I'm just like, I just want to keep it all in. And now I'm like, get the fuck off. I can't. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I can't do it. Like, I cannot be guarded no more. Like, I can't. Like, Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the power and my feistiness that was the negative aspect, I'm learning how to channel that into something positive. And that's hard. That is true alchemy. How do you channel something into something beautiful? That was really hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, y'all. I got to go to work. Much love. Okay. Yeah, we're doing this. I don't care. I'll go sign in here in a minute. So here we go. We're going to do this one time. So basically, we're going to take our arms up. Take a breath in. Bring them back down. Take them out. Bring them back in. Put them back out. Oh, can't move my arm out, and then just bring it back up. Like that. All right. Much love and light. Bye.
Daily Heart Alchemy, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. YouTube, Sacred Light Broadcast Network. Facebook, Heather L. Thomas. Scan the QR code today to get started to book and browse services with Heather Lynn of Heart Alchemy Wellness.
Attention veterans, your next mission healing and community in beautiful Loveland, Ohio. Imagine a place where nature's serenity meets powerful ancient healing practices. Welcome to the first ever Holistic Healing for Veterans Retreat, happening July 12th and 13th in Loveland, Ohio. This is not just any retreat. Hosted by Marcus Christolite of Sacred Light and co-hosted by former Marine Sergeant AJ Lardy, this 2-day outdoor camping experience is designed just for you. Alongside fellow Sacred community members Heather Lynn of Heart Alchemy Wellness, Lauren aka Peach, Katie Singing Eagle, and Niara, you'll dive deep into holistic shamanic level flow shops. Picture this, sound healing that calms your mind, shadow work that uncovers your true self, and subconscious reprogramming to help you rewire the brain from PTSD and trauma. All set in a beautiful, secluded, natural setting with a magical riverside. And it doesn't stop there. We'll provide clean, vibrant meals for all diets, ensuring you nourish your body as well as your spirit. Let's grow together as a community, bringing empowering healing to ourselves and our loved ones. Tickets are incredibly affordable. Just $33 for 1 day or $77 for the full 2 days. But remember, you must register first. Scan the QR code on the flyer or visit the site next to the code. Got questions? DM Marcus Christolite directly at 513-238-5580. This is your chance to find peace, connect with fellow veterans, and embark on a journey of profound healing. One love.